Hey guys, I'm here processing some yucca leaves. You know, this is a very noticeable bush. It's a round bush with these spiky green fibrous leaves on them. I cut a couple off. The tips are very sharp. Anybody who's been around one will know this will stab right into you. You got to be very careful. Processing these, as you see here, I have them laid out on the rock. They're washed and drying to make some cordage. But I wanted to take this opportunity to show you that this same bush could be used for soap, for shampoo, for hygiene, to clean yourself. People, you know, talk about how this substance that it has that's soapy, sudsy, is in the root, and they dig up the root, which takes a lot of time and energy, and you don't have that. You might be on the move and need to do this, you know, your hygiene in a timely fashion. You don't have time to dig up the root. The leaves can also be used as well, especially, you know, since we're making the cordage, it goes hand in hand. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to cut these tips off, because you don't want these stabbing you. They will stab you. They'll go right into you. So I cut the tips off. Now I'll process it. All you're going to do, bend it around, get it flexible. What you're trying to do for the cordage, you're trying to loosen the pulp, the inside from the fibers, so that you can make that cordage. But a byproduct of doing so, let's put this up, is the substance that this plant has inside of it creates a soap, a sudsy soap, and it can be used, like I said, for personal hygiene. Keep yourself clean, your body, as well as any hair or anything you have, clothing, anything like that. But here you see I'm just turning it into small little strips as I would for the cordage. But since I have a water supply here by this lake, I'm going to use that to rinse this. Now when you're making cordage, you don't have to rinse this and dry this. You can use it as it is. But I just thought I'd take this opportunity to show you something else that's very useful about this plant. Personal hygiene in a survival situation, or a long-term survival situation, is very important. You don't want to get sick or anything like that, because if you're out in the woods, the desert, anywhere you are, and you get sick, that's just going to add to your problems. So personal hygiene, very important. Alright, we got enough here. You see I just got some strips as I would do for cordage. I'm just going to wet it, and I'm just going to roll it in my hands to get this sudsy action going. And the actual fibers that I'm going to make the cordage with work like kind of like a washcloth that'll help get anything off of your hands as well. Closer so you can see what's going on here with this cordage. It's making soap, okay, and it really has no smell. Kind of a little like alfalfa or grass smell to it. Nothing unpleasant or anything like that. It's actually quite nice. You know, it'll kill your body odor. It'll get any grime or germs or anything you have in your hands off. Okay. And you can see all I'm doing is rolling it, and this is what I'm doing now in this process as well for the cordage, is I'm loosening up any of the pulp, the loose fiber that I'm not going to use, separating it from the nice hard straight fibers that I'm going to use to make cordage. See here, you see the soap right there on top of the water. Look, you know, looks like dish soap. And one leaf, as you can see right here, one leaf cut up, stripped like this, is good enough to wash your whole body. I mean, you can do your hair, you can do your whole body with one leaf, so it's not necessary. You don't need to spend a lot of time digging up the root or anything. There it is. I'll set it out here. I'll continue to process that to make you some cordage. I'll show you in the next video here how to make some cordage with it. It's a yucca plant again. I just want to show you my hands. You know, clean. It's soap. It's perfect. So it's a little part on using yucca for personal hygiene, survival situation, especially long-term survival situation. Press like if you liked our video. Help us out. Get some likes on there. If there's anything you want to hear from me or need from me, just let me know. Send me an email, and I'll make a video about it. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day.